All right, so now we're going to do 1/10 of. Yesterday, you guys made a chart that looked like this, but I'm going to review it and make some more notes. So we did 1/10 of, we worked really hard on yesterday, and we just went over the work. So now we're going to talk about 1/10 of. Okay, so if I started with a $1,000 bill, because remember we were talking about money yesterday to help you understand this, and I needed to break it up. I wanted to break it into hundreds because I wanted to go down to the next place value. So I'm going to take this $1,000 bill and break it into hundreds. So that would end up being 10 hundreds. Okay, so I just divided it by 10. So another way to say it is 100 is 1/10 of, so 100 is 1/10 of 1,000. Okay, now I have a $100 bill and I want to exchange it into tens. How many tens make up a $100 bill? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I just divided my $100 bill by 10. So or you could say my tens are 1/10 of 100. All right. So now I want to take one of my tens and break it into ones. How many ones make up a $10 bill? 10. Okay, so I just divided a $10 bill by 10 to get my ones. So it's the same kind of concept as when you were going the other direction. So 1/10 of is moving one place. What if I wanted to do 1/100th of? How many places do you think I'm moving? I'd move 2. So I'd move 1/10, then I would move the other one. So I divided by 10 the first time, then I divided by 10 again, which is actually dividing by 100. So 1, besides 1,000, I took 1,000, I divided it by 10, got hundreds, divided by 10 again, and got tens. So I could say that one $10 bill is a 1/10 of 1,000. So 10 is or not 1/10, 100th, I'm sorry, 100th of 1,000. All right, so let me say that again. So I went from my thousands place and I moved 2 places. So divided by 10 one time, divided by 10 again. So I actually divided by 100. So 10 is 100th of 1,000. So it's the same way. Just when you're going this direction, your number is getting smaller, so you're dividing. When you're going this direction, your places are getting bigger and your number is getting bigger, so you're multiplying. Always remember that. Division smaller, multiplying bigger. All right, so let's do some examples, just like what we did yesterday. I'm going to look at yesterday's because I want to set it up the same way so it makes sense. Let's see how I have it. Okay. So we'll pick, let's, $13,848. And I want to focus on these 8s. Now, yesterday, we could say that the 8 in the hundreds is 1 to 100 times more than the 8 in the ones place, right? But now we're going to go the opposite direction. We're going to compare this 8 to this 8. So the 8 in the ones place, whoop, forgot my L, place is what? So this would be 1/10. This would be 1/100th. Is 1/100th of the value in or of the 8 in the hundreds place. Okay. So we're going the opposite direction. So the 8 is 1/100th of the 8 in the hundreds place. All right, so use these this video to help you do the work that you're going to do today, your 2 practice problems. And they're very similar to the ones that you did yesterday. We're just doing 1/10 of and 100th of versus 10 times and 100 times, okay?